Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Get this rolling. Oh, well, I just passed another Topstep account, so I'll have this as a funded account tomorrow. Our opening range trade hit today. If you are following that, we banked. And then it's quite choppy action because you have what up, Jay Styles? You have FOMC. You got FOMC meeting at 2 p.m. today. I will definitely be playing that. I will definitely be all over it. So we'll see what happens. I'm trying to add something up in my head. All right. Let's get to some trading. Let's get to some trading. In the process of passing this 150K Tradeify account, how far along are you, man? Where are you at? I think you need what, like $9,000 of gains? Yeah, I think you got to go to 9 grand, something like that. 9,000, 3,000 on the third day. Jeez, it's a solid move. Man, I think we're in for the fucking chop all day. I think we're in for the chop session until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock FOMC meeting. If you want to pass accounts, you could pass or blow. But there's going to be some massive movement at 2 o'clock. That I can tell you. I am probably going to play one of my accounts. Hey, you just take it day by day, man. You know, it's all you could do. Trade by trade, day by day. And for $9,000, I usually pass those. Usually it takes me like 3 days to pass those. That's like a 3-day pass for me. I'll usually slam it on the first day for like 4,500, $5,000, and then as I get closer, I get more stingy. This is just an eval. I'm just seeing if we come back down for a quick scout. Just trying to get my drawdown up a little bit because this is an account that I'm going to use during FOMC meeting. Yo, what up, George? You know, this account drawdown's only at 1,000. This has FOMC meeting written all over it for some gains. I'll let that rip. Actually, you know what I need to do? Just so I don't lose a payout here. Setting my daily loss limit. Just in case I accidentally use this account that's waiting to get paid. I only lose $10 and I don't blow the account. I don't want to lose a payout. I got this payout coming, and I'm going to request this payout today. Whew. Opening range trade, if you guys played it, worked out perfectly today, made $307. It only went one way. So, yeah, we hit on the opening range trade today. Man, this is some just... They're just going to roll this down. Kind of feels that way. I'm just looking at stuff. I might take this, but this is going to be like for an eval. I'm just wondering if they just sell this off. This is an eval account. This is like a third of the size I normally get in. Super dangerous. This is the 15-minute opening range. This is typically where we get a bounce. Might just take about $85. I want to get in short if I do it like 518. Good morning, Marie. Good morning. I think we're in for the chop today. Chop until FOMC meeting at 2. I will make sure I'm streaming before FOMC so we can I'm going to trade it. I'm definitely going to trade it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, 2 p.m. today. Interest rate decision, not the minutes, but the actual interest rate decision, which is the big one. Definitely the big one. So we're going to see what happens. Dude, I'm just looking at this thing. All right. Let's see what we go. I mean, all we're doing is really holding 500. I mean, The hour, oh, you're at the hourly pivot point right here. Hourly pivot point is actually at 495. That's interesting. That's worth noting. By the way, the bullish engulfing candle worked today. You would have gotten it at 535 and you would have gotten your 10 points. I didn't even see this alert. Can I set an alert? Oh, dude, check this out. Check this out. Now I got alerts when they actually go off. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Dude, I got an idea. I got an idea. Damn. Damn, they're just unloading. Trying to look what's dumping here. Nvidia dumping. Nvidia is dumping. Nvidia is down $7. Nvidia is down on that Baba news. I don't know if you follow the Baba news, but Nvidia is down on Baba news. Baba came out and said that they basically have something that's better than DeepSeek. So to each their own, but I think it's fake, to be honest with you. Stay in the fucking opening range. Right, $60. Just playing the sweep back in. Just playing the sweep back in, baby. That's all I did. Call house cleaning. What do you think? It's just gonna dump? I think we could see a massive dump. Oh no. But I almost did something I didn't want to do. I just put some protection on. I just bought a QQQ put butterfly. just to protect my freaking trading accounts. Out 7 days, 515, 505, 495. Just give it the protection. Housekeeping was deported, so I'll have to sleep on soiled sheets. Dude, there's a bunch of freaking, it's crazy. I'm actually going to Mexico tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I wonder what, oh, dude, I have to find my fucking passport. How's that sound? Dude, you just reminded me by saying deported. I gotta find I thought my passport was on my desk. Oh shit, is this it right here? Tell me this is a passport. Oh baby. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I thought I was gonna be freaking, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to find it. I've lost my passport before. And right before I went to Colombia, I couldn't find it. And I had to get another passport. I had to expedite that. Had to expedite it. Yo, 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 what up, Sean? First things first, when you get there, a nice glass of tap water. Yeah. Get the fucking party started. Honestly, the place I'm staying at, you could probably drink the tap water there. It's a, man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the water's filtered there. It's a Hilton. I'm pretty sure it's freaking. Oh yeah, it's a Hilton hotel. I'm sure they filter in the water. Get the Indian stomach bug brewing. Yo, I got my passport stolen in Canada. Y'all, I drove over the Canadian border at 2 a.m. in a G35 that had limo tints around it at like fucking 2, 3 in the morning. Man, customs wanted to find drugs on me so bad. So bad. I was hanging out at my friend's place, and we went out in Detroit somewhere, and then we came back like late afterwards, and customs going into Canada at 2, 3 in the morning was not they wanted to really look at my car. And I was fine. I mean, I was fine. I didn't really drink that much. Didn't really drink that much, had no drugs on me or anything, you know. Damn, big loss? I don't think I ever see you get big losses, like big. Usually I feel like the script just gets you out. I sold this Celsius put also for next week. 2450s Celsius put. Start collecting some my options account's been floundering. Not up a lot, not down, like not down, not up a lot. It's just been for like a week. I've been sitting pretty much the same. Is it? I did not get an alert. You can't have an engulfing 5 minute. The top of this candle didn't go over 516. Tell you what, though, I'll tell you what, we get over 520 though, you'll flip it. Seems like it's just hold like this is the hourly pivot point at 493, 495. I almost feel like they want to hold this and then bring it back up. I got another Topstep funded account I passed today. A lot of greed get the best of me something. I've been doing really good lately. Got my damn. Yo, it's gonna be massive chop until FOMC. Massive chop. If you like, I'm not saying to do anything, but I will say like we're either the market's going to either rocket on FOMC and tech earnings today, or it's going to really take a little dumpski. And but if you write options, the premiums are quite high because of the what's happening. I wonder if they're going to cut. I think they're not supposed to, right? Everyone's saying no cut. That's the word on the street, no cut. Yo, give it that old red rocket. Yeah, I saw that, Marie. I'm curious. The thing is, Trump actually has no control over them. So I feel like they're going to do a no cut just to show, like, we're in power type thing. Just kind of feels that way. I mean, we'll see today. Today's going to tell you if Trump, even though he doesn't have control over them, has control over them, or there's going to be some type of power struggle because he wants to cut. So if they cut, but Boom, 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 boom. Dude, this is fucking gross. This was the opening range trade that never hit to the upside. If you took the opening range trade, you hit today. You would have gotten, you'd have gotten in, got your money, and out. I'm going to just cancel this. That was the trade, though, that I would have taken to the upside. It's just been so long. I leave it in because sometimes you'll trade back up after 10, 15 minutes. But I feel like it's almost point of breaking out a shopping list soon. If we drop here, I would be very interested in buying a bunch of stuff. Just throwing it out there. I'm just looking at my buying power on I was just looking at how much money I got to get in if we just plummet. If my guess is if FOMC takes us down, tech earnings brings us right back. If FOMC brings us up, I feel like we're going to go back, test highs. It just feels like tech earnings are going to it feels like tech earnings are just going to bring us up. You know, because their guidance is going to be good. They're going to be talking about AI. They're going to be talking about, you know, Donald Trump going to spend more money on the AI and all the other stuff that I just kind of feel like tech earnings are going to be way up. You know, design, as long as it flashes one way or the other, I'm out. I'm bracket trading. So as long as it flashes, I'm good. I'm going to see if this holds the opening range here. Let's see if we bring it back up. So you got to remember, you have the interest rate decision, and then my boy Powell comes on and starts talking. So you never know what he says can really move the shit also. He can definitely move it. This is just an eval account. I wouldn't take this in a funded. I want to see if this holds 500 and the opening range is why I took this trade. Opening range is right here, 500. We actually just came down, we tested it, they just bought it back up, and hopefully we get the push out. I mean, if you're in, you're up. So you can go to break even if you want. Well, not now, but now you could. You can go to break even if you're in. If you're in, probably, you know, you could take profits if you're in. I might just take some profits. I might just. There we go. There we go. That was a good trade. What I liked is obviously we made the lower low, then we broke over, made over this high. We came down nowhere near here, and then we started working our way back into the opening range. So I was okay with buying and setting my stop below the opening range and then watching us just work up. So that's why I took that. It's just a choppy session. Normally, I feel like something like this would trade back up, to maybe all the way up here. But being just the chop session that it's been, it's hard to hold. George Bloom, what up? Father Powell speaks the gospel, dude. It's transitory. Remember when inflation just kept going up and everything was transitory? It's transitory. Everything's transitory. Yo, I'll tell you what, one of the best opportunities out in the market, I'm not saying to buy it here or anything, but when Tesla starts rolling out those humanoid robots, that company is going to just fucking go. That company is going to be massive if they're the first out there to do humanoid robots that are put into workspaces to do manual labor, especially like all types of stuff. If it starts replacing employees, Tesla's stock is going to go through the roof. Just, you heard it here first. I'm sure you probably heard it other places, but I got my eye on that shit. Coming all the way back. Just chop, chop, chop. Another interesting company is Grab. Grab, they're over in like Singapore, I think all of Asia also. Yeah, Marie. I mean, I've seen a video. I want to say they're at least a couple of years out, but once they start amping it up is when the stock price is going to start probably going. I think he did something with like Kim Kardashian was buy one, but once they show actual usage of it somewhere and it's doing things like actual jobs, you do like serve, man. Throw a couple bucks in, man. Honestly, it's just grinding up. Man, this thing fluctuates a lot. Oh, baby. It fluctuates like 10% in a day. Yeah. I don't know anything about serve. Yo, you like it with raise money? Yo, I like a lot of things too with other people's money. I'm like, yo, you should buy that. You should definitely buy that, man. Dude, you know what I wanted to see? Oh, baby, that's a fucking dumpy candle. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Maybe robot jobs in very fixed and limited environment. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, they drive cars. You know, right now you drive. You know, cars are being driven without anybody. Uh, you know, I don't know why they couldn't do a lot of those construction machines with AI. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff they can, you know. I don't know what the robots would do. I haven't watched a video, but I'll imagine they'll be able to do. I think they're shooting to do tasks around your house, like the laundry and shit like that, like cleaning, the laundry, all types of stuff like that. So it's very, I don't know. It seems futuristic, but I don't think it's. I think it's less than 5 years away. Yo, geez, Marie. Are the robots hot? Yo, I want a hot one. 100%. They're all going to be the same strength to do work, I assume. So you can get like a construction worker, but like a hot one. Get that hot robot around the house, like that movie. Megan Fox robots, baby. I'll pick up a Megan Fox robot. Man, this is just. Yo, you need to make up $100 loss like live action porn. Yeah, pretty much. Um, a trade setup, Mike. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I mean, this is the hourly. I wonder if it holds. I mean, you could have just taken the hourly opening range bounce right there. You kind of have an inverted head and shoulders. You got this. And then up. You'd have the break over like this area. And then you'd have a mat up. The measured move would be like 80 points to the upside. Brings you pretty much right back to here. Rosie was okay on the Jetsons, but not my type. Yeah, creepy dudes with naked robots. Dude, it's gonna get wild. This whole NVIDIA thing is crazy because China, even though NVIDIA is down, China's using their chips, which is interesting. NVIDIA is trading at the same place it was trading back in June. It hasn't gone anywhere since June. That's actually really interesting to me. Gary Vee said in an interview that your kid could marry a non-human. I've never seen Alien before, Marie. Uh, I mean, there's people that you ever see it on that TLC show where people are marrying like cars and shit like that. The one girl married like a train station and she's like rubbing the walls and shit. I've seen some weird stuff on the TLC channel. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of companies did. I just found it interesting that NVIDIA hasn't moved. It's moving around a lot now, but oh, geez, Ray. Some real wackadoos. Yeah. This is how you can lose accounts, Yan. We trading down to 400? I don't know. Yo, what up, Flip? But you could really lose accounts in this chop because you go long, you go short, you go long, you go short, and like you just keep getting yo-yoed. Easily lose accounts. Your best bet, honestly, is to wait when it's by like, you know, like we just moved back into the 15-minute orb, right? So like if you wanted to go long, you went long, but like you'd stop right here. But I would not. Obviously I'm not taking it. I'm just saying like you got to pick your spots where you want to go long or where you want to go short. Your probably best bet is to wait till FOMC. It's going to be real interesting. Dude, I really got to fucking shave today. I'm going to Mexico and I don't want to come back and then shave after Mexico and then my face is white. You know, where the sun doesn't hit because I didn't shave. Maybe sexy robots will put gold diggers out of business. Yo, there's a lot of that. A lot of that in New York City. I'm sure in LA as well. I will say though, just looking at this chart, if we didn't have FOMC, I would say we were going lower. Oh my God, Flip. This is right at support, so No alimony, man. That's great. Imagine clapping a robot. Jeez. Come on. Basically broke even. It held. ES just made new lows. I met a trader with a lot of money whose financial advisors told him to just stick to hookers. Dude, that's probably a really good fucking piece of financial advice, Marie. Like these guys that have like crazy, crazy money. Yeah, like some guy who's probably making $5-10 million a year, probably worth it just to stick to that. Yeah. Dude, Thailand, man. My brother went to Thailand. He said it was crazy. Yo, good morning, Dora. Man, they just held the opening range and then just fucking bounced it. It definitely seems that way. It's just riding this 34. The thing is, it's probably going to bounce right at 480 again. So you really got no, you probably have no real, I heard Thailand is the place to be financially. It could be. Mexico's a good spot also. Yes, it's heavy like that South Park guy with the wheelbarrow. Thailand is on the bucket list, Cove, but my wife is not keen on long distance relationships. Jeez. That's great. Dude, you blew up your Topstep eval? Oh,
Order filled.
this is a funded account.
Order filled.
This is a funded account. I'm just trying to get my $200 real quick. Yeah, I hope so. How do we quote people on this thing? I can never figure it out. I don't know. I don't know. Who are you trying to quote? Maybe you just at them? I think you just like, I think think you just at them like that. Yeah, because it alerts them on their screen. It shows like in a color, I think. Yeah, I think it shows you in a color. Oh, it's an orange box. Yeah, I don't see it. Unless maybe if I kite at myself. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's an orange box. It's only the person you at sees the orange box. I don't personally see it. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, Marie. Yeah. So it alerts them in the chat. They could just see it that somebody, is talking to them directly. Is this where we explode out? Oh, I just got something. I just got an alert. Oh, I just got the alert. Wait. I had a bullish engulfing candle alert and it went away. Do I have to wait until the thing? What the fuck? Something weird's going on. Look. It like shows it but doesn't. Oh, I gotta wait till this closes. Well, that makes sense. Okay. And what did I say? You get 10 points out of it? I always say 10 points. So let's fucking prove it. What did I get in? I got in at 11. Let's see what happens. What up, Jake Fisker? My stop is under that candle. Nothing like a good forward test. See what happens. It's a bad day to forward test the day before FOMC meeting where it's just fucking chopping. But let's see what happens. I'm in an eval that's down a bunch, so it's no big deal. Of course, it's right a ton of times, and the first time I take the trade personally, it's going to lose. Obviously, it always works out like that. So I'm glad I did it in eval that was down. So at least if it doesn't win, always the first one you take is going to lose. Always. Same shit happened with the opening range trade. I back tested it. Every day it fucking wins, right? The first day I do it, loses. Always like that. Is it going to work? Nope. Oh, baby. I'm in it to win it, though. I would still play the alerts. I just feel like a day like today is not the day to follow anything until FOMC meeting is done, to be completely honest. I'm going to buy one. There's no stop. No stop loss. I'm just holding it. Don't follow this. Don't anything. I'm just holding it. Just holding. Don't follow. Do not come. Do not come. Should have waited to get in. Dude, Trump just, whoa, what is this? What is this? Trump to offer all 2 million federal workers a chance to take deferred resignation with severance package of 8 months of bills and benefits. 5 to 10% of the workforce is estimated to quit, which could lead around 100 billion in savings. That's interesting. Yo, what up, Coach Fred? YOLO. Yeah, that's a YOLO. Yo, what was the deal with ICT? He just like freaked out? What actually happened? You can't. Today's a crazy day. Today is one of those days. Today is one of those days you want to sit on your hands till FOMC meeting. What up, Walter? Yo, Walter, did you play the opening range trade today? Tell me you played it. He's done mentoring, apparently. That's interesting. So 5% of the air traffic controllers might quit. Fascinating. Great. I'm going to be fucking flying. Oh, you did not been crazy lately. Yeah. it worked today. That's it. I mean, we hit. You would have got short right here and just hit. So I know you've asked about it, so that's why I was just kind of, going over it. YOLO. Woo! I'm green. I'm green on the YOLO. He took too many losses. Can you trade news with Apex all day, every day, Jack? Yep. I'm gonna trade FOMC with Apex once we get it going. If this thing breaks here, I'm adding to my position. If we break over 517. Should you file a claim? I mean, it's up to you, Ray. I wiped my ass with it this morning. I personally am not filing a claim. FOMC meeting is at 2, and then Powell speaks at 2:30. Jerome Powell. Dude, I've more than survived. I'm thriving, man. YOLO. So I just felt, personally, I felt that this would have been our opportunity to dump, and they didn't dump it. And that's why I felt like they were going to bring it back up. So that was just my gut. That's why I did one contract, and that's why I did it in eval that's down a bunch. Maybe you get 13 cents. Yeah. Yo, refunds on the way. Just keep waiting for those refunds, Ray. Those refunds never coming, man. Refunds. Talking refunds? How much did people lose on Fast Track? A lot of money, man. You got to think people had accounts. Like I had 5 to 7 accounts that I lost. So I lost accounts. people were due payouts, which is really brutal. Like some people were due like $20,000-$30,000 of payouts that they just never got. That sucks because you just put your time and effort into something, and then he just fucking rips it from you. Something that you worked on, you built up. Some people, it was their first payout, and then they just do that shit. That's what sucks. I feel bad for the people who were new to trading, that got fast track accounts, that worked their first payout, and then didn't get their first payout. That's who I feel for the most. Like I can walk away from it and it's whatever to me. Like I just chalked it up. But for other people, especially brand new people, I feel for those people. That's who I'm like, man, that sucks. ES is shitting itself. Why can't I add the opening range here? They don't have an opening range. Fucking, how do you not have an opening range indicator on fucking Topstep, man? How do you not have an opening range? I just want it on here. Because opening range is 82-ish.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm just trying to scalp my way to fucking $200 so I could be done for the day in this account. I'll lock in day 2 and be done. If NQ hits the pivot again, you're bouncing at 456. Possibly. I'll be honest with you, Mike. If you're trying to revenge trade, I would just wait until after FOMC.
Order filled. Order filled.
Did you buy some 90% off Welt charts? No. I didn't even know it was. Is that what the deal is? Are they doing 90% off regular shit? How much is the 90% off though? Like if I got an account that's 90% off Welt charts, how much is that account going to cost me? I feel like Welt charts is a lot more expensive. It's the same as normal accounts. Dude, I just did it. It's $83. It's $83. Oh, Wealth Charts activation fee. I'm not using Wealth Charts. They could fucking the AI bubble popping. What, I'm just curious, Adia, what makes you think the bubble's popping? If anything, you're seeing an AI race to have the best AI machine. If anything, you're gonna see AI pushed forward, not the bubble popping. Oh, I just got it. Yo, how much is the activation fee on Wealth Charts? Just asking. I don't want to use this shit. Yo, you need a membership? Yo, it looks like you need a membership for Wealth Charts. I'm fucking out. I'm so out on it. I'm just out on it. Yo, now you're even, Ray. Boom. And if Trump actually puts tariffs on Taiwan, China wins. Trump's not going to put any tariffs on Taiwan at all. Taiwan is like part of the US, basically. It's not, but they don't want to deal with they don't want back with China, so I think this AI thing's for a while. I'd put my pecker into, oh jeez. Yeah, I'm out on Wealth Charts. I was just going to see if I could just hit the buy or sell button and not use the actual platform, but I don't even want to bring it up. He said he would in past 24 hours. I didn't even use my free accounts on Wealth Charts. That I can tell you. I was like, I'm not even using the freebies. Cove, do a stream trading Wealth Charts account with polls. Dude, I had Wealth Charts up on the stream when they first did it, and I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I couldn't even place an order. Ray was like walking me through it. It took me over a half hour to figure out how to use it. I was completely out on it. I needed $44 more today. How many times does someone say I need $44 more and they blow the account? The Chinese Tesla and Porsches are 10 times better than the German. So what car brand is it? Is it Neo? What's the actual car brand? Neo or I forget the other ones they got. I think Neo is the big one. There you go, Marie. I mean, it's kind of just trending down. What's interesting is ES made a lower low. NQ did not. China, dude, I find that so crazy, Zadia, only because everything I've ever bought from China has been shitty quality. I've never driven one of their cars, but the rest of this stuff. I'm not risking this, but let's see if we break over. We haven't been able to break over the 21 on the 5 all day. There we go. There we go. Just following support and resistance. I mean, it's just they can't get over that one line. I was going to play it on the way back, but they're not. I don't know if they're going to bounce it. Yo, what up, Cards fan? I just know every time I buy something from over there, it breaks right away. I would like to drive one, though. I'm not going to say I don't want to drive one. It'd be pretty cool. I wanted that Neo car looks pretty cool. Come on. Push this all the way back through. Get me my points.
Order filled.
Get a stop in there.
Order filled.
Boom! Day 2 is done, boys. Day 2 is done. Woo! What up, Kron? Done. Only need 3 more days, and I get a freaking Topstep payout. Another one. That was easy to follow. I had that order in for a little bit. All right, here we go. Are we going to finally break? I feel like if we do break, it'll probably run. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? Yo, Josh, what up? What up, player? Getting ready for FOMC meeting. What's going on, Empress? Is this the first time we break over? This is typical FOMC action. Clap it up. I give myself the clap for that. Day 2 in the books. You know what you should look at, Josh? I mean, I'll just show you what I wrote Celsius puts today. I have Google next week. Take a look at Lemonade, man. Lemonade is an interesting company. Their revenues are growing quarter after quarter after quarter, and the stock price is not going anywhere. Yo, what up, Peter Canale? Here, I'll show you, Josh. I found this cool website that you can just look up real quick. Every once in a while, I'll play something. So look, Lemonade's trailing 12 months. They're just growing quarter after quarter. And that's trailing 12 months, but the quarterly, look at the quarterly. The quarterly has jumped up a lot. And now they're increasing their growth percentage, which is crazy because the company's larger and they're increasing their growth percentage. So Lemonade's interesting. Kind of like it. Do I invest? I play some crypto. I wait till crypto dumps. I'm not buying crypto up here. Is that a put or a buy? When it says minus, it means I sold puts. It means I sold puts, which is bullish. I'm not saying to buy it, Josh. I'm just saying it's something that you should probably look into. I hope it dips further down. I hope it dips further down, but we'll see what happens. You know, it's kind of weird to buy it now, right before FOMC and tech earnings tonight, because obviously anything could happen. But you know, I want to do it. I want to look further into it. Is what I really want to do. I found it. I mean, I've known about the company, but I looked into it a little bit yesterday. Options premiums are fucking high. Yeah, I remember when it was like one of those. So it just kind of feels like it could be one of those companies that, you know, like SoFi and all those other companies that after, you know, they've dumped a ton, and then they start making their way back up to where they were on the big run up. I mean, it IPO'd at $50. I think the worst case scenario is it goes back to like $17. I don't think, or 18, $19. I don't know. It's on the look. I'm just watching it. Earnings were really good. When they had earnings that day, it popped to 25 bucks. So maybe we go back to 25 bucks. You know, if we go back to 25 bucks, something to keep on the old watch list. That's all that's all I can do is I come up with stuff, I find it, I watch it, I grab a small position, and then I'll kind of trade around it for a little bit. So like I'll sell puts, puts expire, sell more puts, puts expire. Now I'm just, when I finally do enter, I've lowered my cost basis into the stock enough that it's not that big of a deal if it goes against me a bit. But I sold this week's. The fuck did I sell? I sold this week's $32 puts. I didn't, I just sold a small amount just to get a taste. We'll see what happens. WBA. Dude, they're up a good amount today. That dividend is nice. I'm just a fan of you know what, Josh? Do you know when the dividend is? It's not next week, right? Josh, the dividend's not next week. I just sold some puts, so we'll see what happens. I'm willing to keep it as long as it stays above probably 10 bucks. March 12th. All right, I get the yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it's definitely a nice yield. 5, just 5 to collect 110 bucks by next week. I just do it as a placeholder, so now I know to keep my eye on it. You know what I'm saying? Like once it's in my account, now I have an eye on it. If I don't do anything, when's the X date though? The X date's February 18th, right? I'm going to have to look at this real quick. Yeah, so you have to own the stock by February 18th. I won't be in it on February 18th, so I won't owe anything. I'll be out of it. February 18th is where you want to own it at though. Yo, don't tilt, Mike. Yo, I'm jumping off. I'm going to be back at 1:45 because FOMC meeting is at 2. And I'm going to be back before the FOMC meeting. I will be playing the FOMC meeting live on the stream. So if you want to join in, subscribe, be back later. I'll be on at 1:45 to smash some accounts for FOMC. All right. Don't trade at lunch, baby. Your portfolio could take a punch. All right. Peace.